There's something sort of invaluable about getting to have that firsthand account of this is what I saw when I looked out my window, and you just can't really get that from a Wikipedia page or even a book. There's a barrier broken down when you're able to look at and touch and see the resource firsthand.
What we do here is we tell the story of Boston's West End neighborhood through the lens of urban renewal, immigration, abolition. So this project that we are working on right now is a kind of experimental playwriting project where we're going to take stories from our archives and turn them into monologues to share the story of the destruction of the West End in 1958 and kind of bring the human story into it and have the emotion that might be missing from textbooks.
Teaching a class, EN 509, Writing the Socio-Political play, and working with 4 MFA playwrights in our MFA playwriting program to explore what it means to write politically, so to speak. At the core of it, theater is about connection, it's about telling stories, it's about telling the human story. So this seems like a great opportunity to have our students engage with Boston history and to really start a conversation, with the museum and just to see what comes out of that. But working with an organization like this is really exciting because it gets us out of the normal routine. We get to come to the museum, we get to interact, we get to hear someone else tell their story. And so it just opens up different ways of thinking and different possibilities for the students.
Anytime you have access to high quality, well-preserved source materials is like a gift that you don't always get. Walking down the street, luckily Boston has a wealth of resources on its history, and so lots of people are able to access the resources like the ones here. We're very grateful to our professors and to the West End Museum for making it accessible for us and sort of opening up this avenue for us to find a way into socio-political playwriting. I'm currently really interested in the narratives of Jewish immigrants who had to leave their homes from the West End and sort of placing that within the longer legacy of Jewish people, particularly Eastern European Jews, of having to leave their homes. What I could imagine sort of a quiet acceptance coming with that, knowing that it's part of the history and probably part of the future, unfortunately. And I was very interested in I think it's 1917, there was Rat Day, where folks were encouraged to expel the rats from their home, and I'm interested in maybe drawing on that as a metaphor for kicking people out of homes that are, to all their understanding, that's their home.
This portion of the course with the museum is really a way for them to have hands-on practice of writing about an issue that is current and that is local. It takes it out of the realm of theory and just puts it into practice, where they come and they actually are writing a thing that will be presented, that will have a life at the museum, at least temporarily. And so it's just a way for them to get hands-on experience in doing that.